Hello and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. Today we are going to be playing Hearts of Iron 4 and we're going to be quite ambitious and we're going to go for a UK world conquest. We are going to be heading towards the right. We're going to turn on historical, I'm going to turn off historical AI and we're just going to see how we do. It's of course going to be an Ironman mode and we're just going to see how well we can do. I haven't really actually done a world conquest, a full world conquest before in Hearts of Iron, and I've only got about a few hundred hours in the game, so I'm not really massive Hearts of Iron guy. I'm more prefer CK, but it is what it is, and I can't wait to get on with this. Now I haven't done any practice runs. This is just pure. We're seeing just how it goes. We're just seeing how it goes. In terms of play, kind of a strategy I'm going to do, I think, is going to be air and infantry. We're going to have to get that fighter ones, that hurricanes. I'm going to have to try and just get as much industry as we can. We'll see how it goes in regards to what Germany does. I think that's going to be very much the important thing in this playthrough. Seeing what they go. If they go historical, then we may have to declare war on them quite early on, and probably before they declare war on the Soviets or while they're in a war with the Soviets and try and secure France and what have you. But we'll also have to defeat the Allies while we're at it as well. In terms of national focus set, we should probably go change in course as early as we can, so that we can change our ideology and then we can become get potentially some volunteers going to Spain or whatever wars that we choose to kind of back around the world. Now in terms of military factories, we're going to need trains. We're going to I hate the early game. There's so much just prep that you have to do. I know I have to delete so much of this. I've got cruiser hulls, probably want to keep the most. Okay, we'll keep the submarines March 36. No, I'll keep the Feb 36 one, I think. Oh no, hang on, that's destroyer, that's why. Now, this is so frustrating. Frustrating, but we'll get there in the end. Destroyer hulls, we'll get there, we're nearly there, come on. Carrier, to be honest, I'm not going to be doing a massive navy game at this game. I don't think we're going to be going too huge into it. We're going to be doing definitely air. I don't think we're going to be doing interwar bombers. There's no point. We're not going to have the factories for that, at least in the early game. Now let's just get you all off that. We're going to need a lot of subs, to be honest. I think as many subs as we can. Got a few destroyers and the rest are going to go into convoys because that's what's going to be getting sunk, I'm sure, a fair bit. Let's get subs up to the top. We've got fighters, let's get some CAS as well. Close Ep.1, which is going to be huge. We're going to have to try and get Vienna. That needs to be our absolute priority. We're going to get the light tanks, pretty worthless, pretty useless anyway. Anything else we're looking for, could potentially do some naval bombers. Sure. Get some naval bombers out. Let's just quickly put you all on infinite. There we go. Cool. We've got still a fair few factories. We're going to need a lot of artillery, probably a bit of support equipment. Anything else? We could do armoured cars, trucks. We're going to need trucks for supply. We're really going to have to get a lot of trucks because that's going to be huge. Trying to keep a mechanised army is going to be absolutely huge. Let's put 2 into that. That seems to be us for now. That's pretty much the early game. Oh no, wait, it's not. We have to just do the navy as well. Now I like to kind of, now no one really knows how to do navy, let's be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one carrier fleet, and I'm going to have one surface fleet and a non-surface fleet. We're going to put them all into here, and I want to show you guys as much of this as I can. I want to show you guys as much of kind of the decisions I make and the whole, well, at least a lot of the early and the mid game. I'm going to try and leave unedited so that you guys can see as much of the build up and everything as possible. So we're just going to get them all into here to this fleet, and then we're going to get all of the subs into this fleet. There we go. This is how I'm just organising. It's not very well done. I'm not really going into navy this one now. Oh yeah, UK navy. That's not going to go well. It's going to do for now. You know, we could probably get rid of these, put them into here. There you go, that is 10 and 5. So we should be able to allocate admirals there. The last thing to do is planes. Oh, this is such a pain. I cannot be bothered with this. But we'll get there eventually. These are all the bombers. We're going to put them all into one airport. And then we can do all the things later. I'm going to use all the carriers where they are. This is now the naval bombers. Now that's the fighters. That's naval bombers. We're going to put them into Cornwall. We're going to go back to here. Get there in the end. We're going to soon. Don't worry, fighters. This is what we're going to be producing. This early to mid game, we need green air. That is the one thing we need. We absolutely need, and we must achieve, is green air. If we're going to be, as soon as bullets start flying, green air is going to be crucial to anything and everything we do. Our CAS can go to the East Midlands. There we go. Okay, I think we're about ready to press play now. We could try and get an intelligence agency. I think we're going to hold off on that just for now, just for maybe 1 or 2 years, just so we can really use as much of our mills as we can to just build up our industry. And I think we're ready to get going. Let's put it on 5 speed and let's see what everyone does. Everyone get into position, everyone just calm down. That's what we need to do. Oil is going to be non-existent. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Now we've got a lot of different air wings. I just merge them. Is that going to go? Yeah, into 100 and then 49. Fantastic. Merge these all. So just going to get the hundreds so it's all nice and balanced. So I can start training them up, which is going to be my first kind of call of order. Get you all merged and merge air wings. There we go. Merge you. Fantastic. We've got a load of ones here ready to be trained. Put you on training, and we can just get as much air XP as we can, so hopefully by the time we research those fighter 2s we will be able to have a really good amount of air XP, which we can just put into making an extremely good Spitfire, which is hopefully going to get us green air for the mid game. That is what we're doing here. That is the aim, at least. I'm going to merge you so we'll get you training later. Now that should be all good. Let's keep pressing play and progressing through this early game. Everyone's getting to our home shores. Fantastic. King George dies. Unfortunate. Indeed, we're going to get some good air XP. We should be getting a load from pilot exercises. Fantastic. Now, I've got to do so much. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there soon. Merge you together. Merge you together. Merge you together. And merge you together. There we go. We've got 2 ready to go train. Actually, no, we'll get you ready to go train as well. There we go. And get some more air XP. Now, I'm not really too bothered about training these up because I think maybe not for a while at least. A changing course. Here we go. Finally, we're going to be getting towards the stuff that we want to get to. Organize the black shirts. This is of course just a game, and political views expressed in this game do not reflect the real life or channel views. Thank you very much. But yes, this is going to be good. We're going to go for a world conquest. We're going to see, because we have kind of 2 options. Do we go east first or do we go west? Now, yes, I know as a UK you can technically rush civil war and attack the US by the end of 36, but honestly, that's just too gamey. I can't be bothered with that. That's just, no thank you. I don't want to be like that. This isn't a kind of meta game thing. I'm just going to try and have a good time here. So we have our 2 fleets. Fantastic. I want to try and get you to a port, but that's fine. We'll get you instead of training around the English Channel or whatever. And oh, calm down. Germany and Civil War, huge. And honestly, I don't really care about what this will. Opportunity to rescind our support should a war. I'm not bothered about a war just yet. Thank you very much. Yeah, we lose some stability, but I'm not wanting to rush into war like that. Now let's get our subs trained up. Turkey remilitarizes and the crisis has concluded. Sure, whatever. I've actually recently got some of the DLCs. There was a Steam sale that was on fairly recently, and I caved and got a load of the DLCs because I thought it's really going to make the experience just so much better. So that's what I'm doing. That is what I am doing. And actually, I just realized a quick mistake. We need to go get you an automatic split off, just so training does not, when something needs repair, they all just go back to port, but only one of them, and the rest will keep training. And actually, what we need to do is in production menu, even we need to go to these submarines, and we need to get you automatically into the shore submarine flotilla. And get all of you into the Channel Force or whatever. And get you all together. The carrier's going to take till 43. I'm not really doing too much of a carrier-based game because hopefully we'll only need Navy against the US. That's really going to be US, maybe Japan eventually. But I feel like Japan, especially they go non-historical and they go the Kadoha faction, then we will not need Navy for them too much. Just the US that we'll need. But if we go east first and head to Europe, and then that would be, and there we go, all right, black shirts, and they're done. Got some political power, which of course we're going to be using towards our decisions. Now could revisit that, but I think the limited rearmament, that's just too huge. We can't say no to that, can we? But let's do some decisions. Let's get some marches going. Now we cannot drop below, I think it's 50 stability, so let's do Hunty, Germany, speech, reconciliatory speech, could we get some stability, urge restraint, and we're going to do a march first. That's going to be quite, ooh, I don't really want to do a civil war anywhere near just yet, so it might be East Anglia. I think that makes sense to me. Let's have a march in East Anglia and hope it doesn't go too violently. And Mosey speaks against the military junta, fantastic. And Japanese young officer coup, huge, absolutely huge, I think you'll agree. And there we go, they upheld the party's honour, fantastic. Fantastic, what are we on at the moment? We're on 8%, yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Not ideal. But we'll get there. I just put on 4 speed because that is triggering me so much. I'm going so quickly. Where else are we going to be doing? We're on 62%, so we basically don't want anywhere that go too badly wrong. Let's do here in Gloucestershire. Let's urge restraint, and let's go to Gloucestershire. Do a speech there. Work our way in the south, and then hopefully we'll see how that goes. There we go, and they upheld the. Again, I lost a lot of stability there, which I'm not a fan of. Let's could just get some more stability there. Yeah, should stability drop below 50%? Civil war. Now there is a play where you can just rush civil war and then instantly you can be like, have a civil war, win the civil war, go to war with the US, and then by end of 36 you've got the whole of the US and just world conquest from there. But like I said, that's just gamey. I'm not like that. And is the German Reich winning this civil war? That is huge if so. That is absolutely huge if so. Second whatever super battleship. We're not going to be doing too much navy in this playthrough, not really, well hopefully not. I'll try and get this early game through as fast as I can, really. On 61% anti-German speech and reconciliatory. We should be getting more stability fairly soon. Let's just wait until we get to about 70% maybe, and then we can maybe do up in Sussex a march from 65% in terms of doing a speech or whatever. That would be 21%. Ooh. That's a lot, so we'll get to 71, just as get 71, urge restraint, and we'll see how it goes. Now let's go concentrated industry, just rush industry as much as we can, because we need to try and outproduce the people we're going to be going up against, considering it's going to be most of the world, well, all of the world at some point anyway. Now we just got a military factory from somewhere, I don't know where that is from. Am I accidentally building military factories? No, I'm not. Okay, I don't know where that was from. Sure, okay, cool. Let's put it into fighters. We're going to need as many fighters as we can now. Don't want to put too many on it. The SEX is just literally interwar fighters. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And we're on a good amount of stability. Let's urge restraint and do a march in Sussex. See how that goes. 14% stability. That's a bit of a hit, but fine. Whatever. Haven't got much political power now. Could go down to southwest England. How much would that be? Let's just do it. It's hardly worth it for the political power, and there we go. And the Edward VIII abdication crisis gives a bit of stability, which you love to see. So we're getting there. We are on currently, yeah, about 23%. King Edward abdicates, so that's more stability. Fantastic one. I'm not going to quite risk a march on London just yet, but we need a lot. I'm thinking maybe the West Midlands we could go for. We'll urge restraint and just get the limited rearmament. Fantastic. Now I could reinforce the Empire to get more stability, but I think let's go Shadow Scheme. So huge. It's just really good to have in case we do have any early wars. As soon as we go to war, bang. That is going to be some more factories. It's going to be huge, absolutely huge. Now, okay, the military junta do seem to be winning. I think if they can cut off the south and kind of the Bavarian aspect there, then we've got the Hawker Hurricane, fantastic. Now, into artillery. I'm not really too worried about anti-air, but I think anti-tank is going to be huge for us. But let's go with naval. We're going to have to do a little bit of naval, I think. We're going to have to do oils as well. Support companies, we've got practically nothing. That is a massive shame. We probably could start doing that now. We could get armoured train, cut us down to a railway gun. But what do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? Early game. It could be worth getting some support companies. But, yeah, let's do that. Naval support. Oh, actually, no, we've got a lot of this we still need to get through, though. Let's improve torpedo launch, so we're going to make some new subs. Have we got the second sub? No, we haven't got sub 2's research, so we'll do that now. I know I was saying we wasn't going Navy, but we are going to go do a little bit. And there we go, the Hawker Hurricane. This is going to be our early game of fighter. I'm not going to rush fighter 3s, at least not just yet. I've got a lot of fuel that needs to be used, so let's just quickly go check in with you. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Are you all trained up? You're all trained up, fantastic. No, it's all quite obsolete still. I could try and train up this, but that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot of oil. But if we get it trained up now, the automatic split off is enabled. Let's do that and just give it a go. Why not? Why not? That's going to be so much oil. Yeah, there we go. 60 days, it instantly just drops. When you get it all trained up, then that's just going to be literally like a, what, 10% bonus in battle. And yes, it's all kind of into war, it's not even cruiser ones or whatever, but it's better than nothing, and it will get us potentially naval superiority for a short amount of time when we do in fact need it. Now on 84, okay, well, just feels one a lot. You know, let's just do it. Let's go for a Black Tree March in the West Midlands. Violent March, ooh, not good, but we've kept our political power. I'm still getting factories out of nowhere. I have no idea where they're coming from. Am I just being really dumb here? I feel like I may be. Let's put another one into fighters. We really need to just get fighters up. We need to get as many fighters as we can before things start properly kicking off. Now, France, how are you doing? Are you going? What are you going down? Are you? Intel Ledger. I can't really see what's happening there. Intel Computer, fantastic. Okay, cool. Armor, we're not too bothered about. We're not going to be bothered about it. Let's start doing some support companies. Let's do signals, going to be very important, and then maybe some anti-tank we can start getting produced. And that'll maybe be our next one. 57%, and I could march and donation. Not yet. Hold anti-German speech. Yeah, get that stability. There we go. Shadow scheme, huge, absolutely huge. Motorized army or 2 for industry. Get that for the 1937 techs. Fantastic. This is metagaming, everyone. This is how you play UK. It really isn't. This is just me having a bit of a relax. Hearts of Iron is always a game I've enjoyed, especially like enjoy watching. Lots of YouTubers out there that are really good at playing it, and I'm just here to have a good time and just enjoy myself. Now getting a lot of naval XP because of training absolutely everything. But that won't be for too much longer when they're all fully trained. Yeah, and most of our subs are fully trained now. Just going to be our surface fleet that will be trained soon. And these will put all of you into here. And you can just go into here. I don't care. It's whatever. We'll keep them in their 10 kind of things. And we'll get you training as well. Come on. Yes, supply is going to be a bit of an issue. We've got a lot of naval experience already just from training our fleet, and we're not even 37 yet. Hopefully they'll all be trained up soon, but I will kind of want to put all this naval experience into a new submarine and upgrade. Ooh, okay, so there's potential Austria-Hungary could be happening with Otto presuming the Hungarian crown, I believe. Or yes, and Estonia is going to the right, be a potential ally against the Soviets. We shall see. We shall see. We ourselves are trying to get a little bit forward now. East Midlands, that's 15%, so we could just do it. We could just do it without having to urge restraint and wasting that political power. Yeah, we would be safe, even if it was to be the last Resort, march, and fantastic. 5%, another 5%. How are we doing? We're nearly there. We're 43%. We're getting there. We're getting there. Working our way north. Maybe Wales next, just to make sure in the case of me miscalculating a civil war does happen, we'll be ready for it. As everything's all kind of together to attack, it wouldn't be too bad. I suppose it kind of makes sense in terms of roleplay as well, as the south of Britain has a lot more political influence than the north, unfortunately. So, doctrines available. We'll wait for now, but I don't want to really spend too much of my political power just now. The Spanish Civil War hasn't erupted yet. Usually it's, I don't know about you, but usually it's done by now. Knows we're going non-historical, but we shall see. Industrial epic. Huge, absolutely huge, and industry done. Extra research slot. Massive. But quickly, is there any focuses over here? No. I literally have done no preparation for this. We're just seeing how what goes, and we'll see. Now, let's get an anti-tank. Quarter. So, what are the QF2 pounder? Going to be absolutely huge. That's going to be the backbone of our anti-tank. Now, if we get a Kaiserreich rather than a democratic Germany, that could be huge. I think that could be absolutely massive. Let's just really start to upgrade on Navy while we can. We're really good for research and improve float plane, cast player. Oh, is it worth it? Active sonar. Let's just do it. If we can get our destroyers to have really good anti-submarine tech, and rather than making them like mining, if we can make them anti-submarine, try and protect our everything from it, our convoys, and we'll take. Not going to do London just yet. Thank you very much, but. 10%, yeah, I'm not taking that risk. And there we go, the Treaty of Berlin in November, the 27th of November 1936. The German military junta and the Civil War comes to an end. We shall see which direction they choose to go. Is going to be Kaiserreich or democratic. That could be huge either way. That could be absolutely huge, especially for Spain as well, because without a... And there we go, without... Oh, that is a strong Republican Spain. That is a very strong Republican Spain that... I don't think nationalists are going to survive too long. We'll see what other factions emerge, but I need to try and become... we're nearly there, but it's going to be... we need to keep going. Consideratory speech. Let's just do a speech. Get that extra stability a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker, thank you. Come on. Officer Corps, I do want to get you up, but we're getting no experience. How actually we're looking at our fighters. Most people are pretty well trained already. What about our CAS? Yeah, you actually lost a fair amount. Bit of a shame, but we're not doing too badly in that. And the Olympic Games. Fine, Estonia was annexed, so yeah, it is definitely a right-wing Vaspid Estonia. We shall see what they do. I haven't actually played that focus tree yet, even in my own time, so we'll see how that goes. That could be a video or two well soon. Like government 67%. Can we do a march in Wales? Yeah. That is 15%. So yeah, we can. We will urge restraint though. Before we do, just so things don't get too kicked off. Peaceful march, fantastic, and plus political power as well. How are we looking? We're looking quite good. 51%. I could march on Downing Street now. And get to event now. Could this be potentially a referendum, or could this push us to civil war? Maybe. Maybe. We're doing it anyway. There we go. We are now in the British Empire with Oswald Mosley in power. There we go. The extra research slot is just about to come in. Just hit 1937. And we've got the bonuses there. There we go. I think it is about time that we sent some volunteers. How many can we send? 2 divisions. Oh, that is tragic. Tragic. So out of my divisions, what is the best template we've got? Actually, I haven't played this at all. Infantry, I'm guessing. Yeah, 18 width. Oh, rough. This is rough. But we hope we get some good XP from this. So let's send the 5th and the 2nd Infantry Division. It's not going to matter at the end of the day. Give us a commander. Now, who do we want to level up as much as we can now? Auchinleck or Alexander or Slim? We're probably going to need all of them. Oh, let's go Auchinleck. He is our best one. He's probably more of a defensive one, but if we can get him leveled up in attack as well, then that could be huge. And so the Field Marshal will get, of course, do we get Brooke or Montgomery? They're all pretty similar, but I think even though Brooke is a level 5 one, let's go with Montgomery for the traits. What do you want? Fast planner. Ooh. Planning speed, or let's go max planning. I think kind of want this. Ooh. Defender could be big, but I think we're going to be probably going down grand battle plan, so let's go down for planning to get that extra 10% bonus. So let's do that. And let's send some volunteers to Spain and try and stem the tide at least for a little bit of the red wave that is sweeping across Europe and indeed the world. We have to try and defend from. Now hopefully we land in La Coruña. I'm presuming Will is the only port they seem to hold. If we land in Mallorca, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a huge problem. But yes, what can we do now? Cheat on the treaties? Nah, I'm not too bothered, thank you very much. Anything? Rubber plantations? No. Okay, let's just hope. We'll see what events happen, what happens to our empire and our dominions as we go along. Extra research, that's fantastic. Here we go. Let's do, there we go, remove the water end awards, get some more bonuses, fantastic. And what we're going to research, let's go down some more industrial tech. Fantastic, we're getting really good research already. We've changed ideologies and we're going to get some movement down here soon, very soon. That should hopefully give us some good bonuses. Now France, I'm still, if they go communist, that could be bad, as if they were to get the Soviets involved in any war we do against them, that could be very bad. Now the military junta, they go democratic and everyone else goes democratic, then that could be a problem. But Italy, I think, will go fascist anyway, and Spain, we'll see. And they've arrived in Burgos, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, well, let's go to the Spanish volunteers. And Claude Auchinleck isn't even here yet. Okay, well, this is bad. This is very bad. Where should I go? I probably want to try and protect Burgos, because I'm probably... This is so bad I might actually lose these divisions. This is not what I want. This is not what I want at all. I could try and push towards Bilbao and try and get a port there. Potentially try and cut some people off, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's micro this ourselves. It's going to be a bit of an issue. Now hopefully we can save them from crossing this river, which we should be able to when we join this battle and get some good XP while we're at it. Let's get some free civilian factories. Let's build up some more, and I think we'll be ready to make... Oh, look at all this industry we're getting. We're on 77 factories already. Most of it's going to be civ. We'll keep civ building for now. Only for now. Maybe when we get to maybe mid-38, that's when we go into mills, because although usually in ahistorical games, I would say that usually the kind of what would be perceived to be as World War II happens a bit later, and now these are glitching out, well, bugging out, so fantastic. There we go, they're just, yeah, we're going to defend this tile, and you could be so easily cut off here, you really could be, because you're pinning them in, but let's try not to get cut off, thank you very much. Yeah, keep defending, keep it up, boys, let's get some good XP. Which we're really getting really slowly. I don't really want to try and cross over myself, but we might try and do it. If we can take Bilbao and they are actually going to be successful, we may have a chance at doing something here. Or at least cutting these people off. We just need people to watch our backs, which is the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. Let's cross this river. If we can get you to be a mountaineer, or maybe organizer or something like that, get you some good perks from this war, that would be more than ideal. Now let's go to industry. Construction 2, really as soon as we can just focus on industry, I think, especially in this early game. Active sonar, fantastic. We might try and get that to some of our ships at the moment, but yeah, we've got 1936 everything, so it's going to be worth actually doing some customization, I believe. Now let's get some bonuses going, and let's have a look at some production. Let's have a look at some of our ships. Now submarines, we have researched submarine 2s, haven't we? Yes, we have. So let's get all this sorted out. Let's do the production. There we go. Let's get a bit of a better one. We want torpedo room, torpedo 2. We want torpedo 2 as well. And it's only level 2 submarine engine. Fine. So let's give it a name. Let's give it a name. Let's do sub 2. Well, let's roleplay with the name. What should we do? Let's do the Mark II Submarine A. Sure. And in terms of actual names, let's give it historical, because British names of things are just, I think they are so funny. There we go. Let's get some really good submarines going on now. This cruiser, these cruisers, what should we? Which one do we want? The Leander class or the Town class? This has more weight, so it's probably a little bit better. I think so, yes, indeed. It's a little bit more expensive, but I don't mind that. Or do we go early cruiser hull? No, we want cruiser 2, thank you very much. Now, what do we want on it? Indeed, let's get sonar. Or, yeah, there we go. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. That's a cruiser is usually a more anti-air, so I'm happy to keep that. Really, and what is this? Ooh, rapid fire guns. Well, we've got a battery, medium battery. Okay, we can only have that, no problem. I don't know. I really don't know much about. Let's go get a surface detection, a little bit more detection to help out there. And where are you? Where are you? I've just absolutely lost you. Fantastic. Oh, you're up here. It's a lot of things to get rid of, but that's fine. And finally the destroyers. Let's get a new destroyer class. Where are you? Destroyer hull. This one is the only one we have. Fine. Let's get you a little bit more. You've got some active fire control, sonar, engine light, engine fine. Anti-submarine. Let's get depth charge 2. What actually is this? What is the torpedoes? Ooh, torpedoes 2. Sure. Anti-air 2. Whatever that is, that fire control? That is fire control systems. Let's get fire control 1. Sonar 2. Torpedoes. I've got a lot of torpedoes already. Sure, we can get torpedoes. I kind of want to do my detection though. Submarine detection rather than. Let's do 2. You know what? Let's go really anti-submarine with our destroyers and really make them annoying to get protected from submarines. There we go. Now destroyer. Where did I put this at the top there? Fantastic. Well, there we go. I'm happy with that. That's gone pretty well. We've got starting to get some planes into action. We're starting to get a little bit of progress of fighting in the Spanish Civil War. Hopefully we can go on to Bilbao. Should be able to. I know crossing river and that's a huge penalty, but I like this. Terrain and stay 90%. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. There's no point. Let's just act as defenders. Let's not be too aggressive. Let's not be too aggressive. Although I do kind of want to get as much XP out of this as I can. So yeah, let's just stay there. Just stay and calm down. Where needs help? This is kind of what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. So I just want XP, as much XP as I can, and I'm fully expect. Oh my goodness! I just realised they are outside of Valladolid. So let's head south. No, that's not what I want to do. I want you to do on this tile. There we go. Control click. There we go. I'm learning. All of these shortcuts we're getting there. I'm going to do a cheeky little. Tell you what, we're about to get an encirclement here potentially. Oh, we're going to have domestic production done. If I can just elongate this civil war as long as I can and just potentially get them to switching ideology. Actually, you know what? Oh, we're being pinned in place. That I'm honestly don't mind that because we're going to be getting. Yeah, look at those defensive stats. Enemy air superiority, fine. I probably should send over some fighters, but it is what it is. And we're going to actually get some oil now, so it looks like our navy's pretty well trained up, which is just huge, absolutely huge. Let me click on them. We're going to go onto him. We're trying to attack these people in the back. So hopefully, because it isn't a river crossing, we might have a chance at encircling them, potentially defeating them now. Oh, you're getting backed into there. You know what? Let's just not do front lines. Let's just help out where we can. Help out where we can. Are they actually suffering supply issues? I know maybe splitting off my 2 divisions from each other probably isn't a good idea. There we go, potentially getting encirclement there. You can hopefully help up here. We shall see. Come on. Please get there a little bit faster. There we go, 36, but when we were getting to the battle, There we go, win the battle, instantly goes to green and bubble, and that's a shame. Like I said, if this division was to help out, we might have a chance. Food machine tools, fantastic. What else are we getting? 1937, what do we want to do? Let's maybe do some infantry tech, just so we can get some bonuses for our men in the field. That's not going too well, is it? No, okay. Actually, no, let's keep focusing on the north. Let's keep our boys together. And we might actually lose this battle, pounding. No, there's no way we're going to lose this battle. That's really, yeah, it's only because their division is in the fight that we're not doing too well. But we should be doing fine. We should be doing absolutely fine. They can throw against whatever they want against us. We've got some 2 good divisions here. And there's some anti-tank ready to go. Support companies. Let's maybe keep doing this. Logistics probably will be worth it, I think, in the end. Probably most likely will be worth it. What else have we got to do? Probably want to do Marines at some point, but I think we'll hold off just now. Naval support, I think we're alright for now. We're not going to need all of these just yet. Although it's probably a good idea to get these researched just before we do go to war, in case we do. There we go. We've done something there. If we can get them, if we can get our boys over there, that could be huge. I don't want to be cut off down here, so we'll keep you fighting over here. See if they want to try and attack the river like that again. We're going to get a 2nd British division. We're reinforcing that battle, which is going to be huge. Now, do we know what direction Germany's going? We don't know about Poland. We don't really. It's quite early still. Secure the Italian alliance. Excuse me. I was going to say I'm not bothered about getting the Italians in here now. What is this? There we go. Enact the Mosley Manifest. Let's get the factories and then let's go to God Save the King and get the stability there. Let's go down these focuses and we're just going to see what actually happens, what situations happen across Europe. Could try and push here, but they are now on staff office plan, 400% plan. Okay, they may need some help over here, so let's get one of my divisions to go there. Put you on, come on, you're on strategic redeployment, get there a little bit faster please. But there aren't any rail roads, so there isn't much point doing that. Yeah, the pocket is closing. The pocket is closing. I think my guys are going to be, I don't want to get too far away from Burgos because that could be a little bit problematic if so. There we go. I'm instantly undersupplied now. I might just have to give up that ground. I'm attacking there again. And I'm being pinned there as well. But it's all good fun. It's all good stuff. Now, honestly, I kind of want the Theorist to get some Grand Battle Plan Expert or Land Doctrine Cross. I think it's really... They're wanting us to go towards Grand Battle Plan, although I kind of... Political Advisor, could get Demagogue, but of course I kind of want the non-core manpower could be good, but I kind of want the... What do we do now? Maybe Industrial Concern, but we've already done 90-day-second text, there's not really much point, so let's go to the Material Designer because of 38 text for the... We could be doing artillery, but let's just go with infantry equipment. That's probably not the right decision, but we're going to be fine. We're doing fine at the moment. I've actually got quite a lot of full on oil, which is not good. Actually, that's not good. That's not what I want. Everything is getting trained up. You're all trained. You shouldn't be training anymore. Is it just you? Should be just you training, yeah. In terms of planes, how are we doing? Just before I end this episode, yeah, you're still getting there pretty slowly. But yeah, we're not looking too badly, really. We're not really looking too badly. Let's merge you together before we end. We've got the basis of our playthrough already. Well, Germany has decided to switch ideologies. We'll see which direction they do choose to go. We've got some boys down in the Spanish Civil War, which is going to give us some nice XP, which is absolutely huge. For making our divisions. I can still plan on doing 30 width, 40 widths. I'm not all about this 27 or 18 widths or whatever, all that rubbish. We're just going to try the tried and tested 40 widths. Now, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. It really does mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to keep doing this series and keep going on and on and on. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.